contact. And
great job shutting him down.
Good place to start to turn it around.
Catching up on the checked in for Tyler Hansbrough. 1:05 left here in the second. Watson with it. He had 10 points in the win against Boston. Scola, and the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Slim. Trains it from beyond the arc. Slim's got 17 now.
he's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Here's Scola, and he throws it down hard with one hand. There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Vasquez can't get it to go. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Now the feed to Miles from outside the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. Toronto trailing.
And no need to rush it. They can play for one shot.
And I think they should wait till about the 5-second mark to go for it.
To the wing on the left. Vasquez dishes to Patterson. Passes it to Slim. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Slim's got 20 points.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Raptors lead by 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Roy, you've gotten some bench...
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things.
I like how many points we were able to generate from the paint in the half. Our offense should have a nice balance to it going forward because their D has no choice but to put some more bodies in the middle and create some space for us on the perimeter.
One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run.
Also, we can sacrifice some manpower on the defensive glass in this half in order to have opportunities.
What they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
He has that slasher mentality, guys. We saw all the evidence of that in the first half as he continually got to the rim and scored.
Yeah, he had the jetpack on today, Steve, blowing by the defender no matter who they put on.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Amir Johnson at the 4 with Valanciunas at the pivot. Lowry and DeRozan, they're at the backcourt. And it's Slim in at the small forward position.
Roy Hibbert really an all-around contributor at the center position. An elite rim protector. He can pass, post up, and even knock a shot down from the high post. He really does a lot of things to help you win.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Kevin, Paul George has stated plainly that he hopes to post up much more often. Last season, he was basically dead last among forwards, only posting up on 5% of his possessions. He's put on muscle and developed his back-to-the-basket footwork. He said, quote, I plan on being a lot more physical, seeking contact and finishing through it. That's my next step. He's trying to evolve, Kevin.
A good move considering his size and explosiveness, Doris. Thanks.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul. He's called for the flagrant.
And a lot of contact right there. I think the officials are making the correct call here. And this sort of call, of course, always about protecting the players. You can't allow unnecessary contact, and sometimes the players let the emotion get the best of them. And you make a foul like that, it's going to be enforced every time.
You know, Steve, I don't think many people would disagree with the stance that it's a very important objective to make sure everything is done to limit any sort of unnecessary contact. And Hibbert with the nice soft touch on that hook shot. With his height, you're not going to block that one.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's got a really nice touch. One of the better free throw shooters among big men in the league as well.
Stuckey can't get it to go.
Boy, a rough start to the second half. 5 straight clunkers.
Back to Lowry. Into Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Johnson's got 5 now.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
Let's take this moment to bring you a leaderboard featuring a very well-rounded group, the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA the last 10 games. 5th best, Paul George.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' games. They play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in this league.
And I think it's an area that they all take pride in, Steve. They know they can score. Expected of their position, but where you separate yourself is going after rebounds. And these guys are really determined to excel in that part of the game. I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
And that drops in from beyond the arc. 3-pointer from Slim. And now it's a 10-point Toronto lead. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hill kicks it to West. It's stolen by Lowry. There's the pass to Slim. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
George passes to Hibbert. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hibbert's got his second basket.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
And it's DeRozan missing. Pacers trail by 11. And here they go. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on DeRozan.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Luis Scola. He's checked in for David West. The Raptors also with a sub. Hansbrough's checked in for Valanciunas.
George Hill, an efficient combo guard. He was acquired by the Pacers in a draft day deal back in 2011. That was the Kawhi Leonard trade, with Leonard, of course, going to the Spurs. It's a trade that benefited both sides. This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Hibbert with a screen for Hill. Feeds it to Hibbert. And it's Hill penetrating. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Hibbert. Toronto's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. That one from long range. And that's now 29 points for Slim.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones. His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Deflects the pass. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Indiana making some changes. Mahimi's checked in for Hibbert. C.J. Miles comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Watson in for Hill. A new group in now for the Raptors. Patterson is checked in for Hansbrough. Terrence Ross comes in for Johnson. Williams, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vasquez in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Slim. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Slim's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Screen by Scola. Watson dishes to Scola. He feeds it to George. 6 to shoot. Looking to get back on track here.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Dishes it to Mahimi. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams passes to Slim. From the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You know, when the shot's not there for you, you've just got to recognize it and move the ball on.
Yeah, I think he had tunnel vision right there. His only thought was to shoot it, no matter what else was going on.
Now Miles. Here's Scola. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Well, he's right there at about 71% from the line this season. Probably somewhere below where he'd like to be.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace.
Shots continuing. And our State Farm assist to the game replay. Great offensive play. Some changes for Indiana. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Scola. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for C.J. Watson. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Toronto. Lowry comes in for Vasquez. Down low, West and Hibbert. Hill is out there with Rodney Stuckey. And it's Miles in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. 5 on the clock, Hibbert. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Slim, he's checked in for Troy. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Lowry passes to Slim from downtown. It's rebounded by Indiana. West has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Miles. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lowry passes to Slim. This one for 3. And again, Toronto no up. Pacers trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Stuckey can't get it to go.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game. Then you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
The shot's good from Slim.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Lowry brings the double. Stuckey kicks to Hill. Back to Stuckey. Right wing. Here's the 3. Miles, that's good.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Slim from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hibbert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hill with it. Lowry picks him up. Hill dishes to Stuckey. Hibbert with a screen on DeRozan. Stuckey passes to Hibbert. They get it again. West. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Love the way he fought for that putback. You know, he's willing to put in a lot of hard work in this game, no doubt about that.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
George is checked in for Indiana.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. He's still looking for his first 3-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do.